Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going to go in for another path in 8.1.3. And this is the team that I picked out. Full synergy team going on. And we're going to go up this middle path on the bottom with the units, which is awesome. So we got this precision parry. So they're going to be immune to stun debuffs, stun passives, not the case. And then while the attacker has one or more precisions active, whenever we perform a well-timed block, we'll get a passive stun per precision. So it's going to be pretty quick. And then when this passive stun expires, all the precision buffs will get removed. Each time the attacker lands a successful parry, we'll get a Fury for 15 seconds, and then 200% damage while stunned, which is nice. Pumping Iron, 60% less damage while we don't have any buffs. And for each buff, we'll get that reduced down to 0. And then a good defense, attackers will times block, place a random debuff of weakness, armor break, suppression, and disorient on the defender. And each time the attacker dodges an attack, we'll get a random buff, which can be Fury, Armor Up, Power Gain, or Precision. So if we dex a bunch, we can get the Precision just from the normal dex, but we can also get additional Precisions, which can basically add up to this Precision parry lasting longer. So we'll see. I don't have any champs that get extra precision. I was trying to look at some of the champs that I had that might be able to do that, but nothing really stood out for me. So we're just going to go on with this and see how we can do. So with this said, we have Civil Warrior. And let's see, who do I have? I have this all planned. So I'm going to take Civil Warrior and Warlock with Venompool, Gambit, and Storm Pyramid X with Nimrod, and then Ultron with Nebula, and Kingpin with WhMags. That's kind of the plan. We'll see how that works out. So we're going to go with Venompool. Venompool doesn't get any, he can get a bunch of buffs, which will deal with a Pumping Iron. We can Num the armor ups from Civil Warrior. He can't be nullified, but he can be numbed. So he can get, Venompool can get some little tasty treats on this dude. So let's go. Let's try him out. And we have to remember that we cannot get the stuns without a precision. You can see that lasted a little bit, and a lot of debuffs. We can get regens for days, which is awesome. Especially when we run into stuff like that. And it's not damage, he is a ramp up champ, but that's okay. Civil Warrior is not a difficult defender to deal with. See, we're already back up to full health. Here, we're gonna try to get some more precisions and furies and whatnot. Okay, we got 3. That should get a decent stun. Alright, we're going to build up to, I think, special 3 this time, and then try to pause a bleed. And definitely not a difficult fight. Alright, we're at here. Okay, we're gonna build up closer to 100 on the cookie meter. Alright, that's good enough. So that way, when we come out of this, we can just hit them a few times and we can get this bleed paused. We got a heavy counter to get the vicious up. And I think this bleed's gonna just deal him, put him under. Alright, now it's paused. Oh, wait, he did not get blood? What? Oh, he I think his armor ups prevented it. Wow, that kind of stunk. Alright, we're just gonna num. Oh, we can't even num all the way. Because the ability accuracy is being turned off. What we can do is have him hold his block. There we go. Now we got Furies instead of armor ups. Ooh, those are some big hits. Alright. Well, that didn't go as I intended, but gotta remember that the more armor ups he has, the less ability accuracy you have. Alright. We're just gonna go... We're gonna have lots of armor ups. And we're gonna have to reparry a bunch, I think, until we get some precisions, which is fine, because we're gonna get a lot of yeah, those are just not cutting it as far as like getting a nice clean opening. Here, let's go. We're gonna get a special 2 off. Oops. I was trying to get a dex out of that. Alright, let's go. Let's see how much this is going to do. Pretty good. Pretty good damage. Oh, we got out of Eradicate. I thought I was still in Eradicate, and we threw that in Titan, which doesn't do much good damage-wise. He would have been dead. But this will kill him. Alright, Nimrod. I'm doing this while Alliance War is on cooldown. I've actually been... This is the first path that I'm taking. I did a bunch of EQ paths on Autofight today. We're gonna go Nebula for this one. And so Nebula doesn't get buffs, but we're gonna try to get some, and the shocks. Try to shock this guy to death. Might take a little bit of work, but we should be able to turn off like the ability accuracy and whatnot. I'm just gonna get to 5 of the amp charges. Alright. So Ultron should not be able to evade ever while we have these amp charges. Oh, that's one thing that I didn't consider, is she also turns off the node for getting the buffs and the debuffs and everything. Alright, let's see if we can't land a parry. Nope. Oh, he evaded that. Okay. Oops. That's actually quite annoying. That she turns off the nodes, but it's on both sides. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna build to special 3, so we can just shock him to death. That way instead. We've been taking a lot of damage, that's okay. Oof. I'll tell you what, Nebula's, here we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go Parry and a special 2, or special 3. So we got all these shocks coming out. I don't think I'll be able to like convert them into anything, but we should be able to get a bunch back. There we go. Yikes. This is an ugly fight. And every time that I release all of those shocks, he evades on that next hit because his evade has been basically saved up. Alright, let's go. This didn't turn out as well as I would have hoped. Alright, gonna build some of these shocks up on us. Yeah, not how I envisioned it, but we'll get it done. Alright, we're gonna parry this one. And another special 3. We got a bunch of shocks coming out of this. Gonna evade. Nope. Shut it down already. Alright. Dead. Alright. That didn't work out as well as I would hoped, but that actually tells me to not use Nebula against Warlock, which was also another option that I was considering. But we're gonna use Venompool instead. Alright, so Storm, Pyramid X, we're going to use Nimrod. It's going to be pretty much similar tactic that we had against Gambit. Just try to get off some special 2s. I want her to throw her special 1s. What she's doing. Okay, can we get some precisions? Power gain. Fury. Alright, that's good enough. 2 Furies. That was decent. Bunch of debuffs on her. I'm just gonna go for that. Decent damage there again. As long as you keep repairing, even though you're not getting the stuns, you can get The armor ups. And that's gonna do it. Man, Nimrod makes such clean and quick work on so many of the mutants. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Hope you have them. Alright, so here we got Warlock. Now it can't be power drained, and we can't be shocked, because Venompool is immune to shock against techs. And we can get some regens as well. Just gonna block these. Dex out. Here we go, got a long stun. I'm just gonna spam some special ones at the beginning. And we should be able to get some good degens going. There, we got a regen without being infected. Very nice. I think I'm gonna go for a special 3 this time. We got a lot of buffs active. It's keeping the infection off. I tried for the vicious. Alright, we're gonna go for the special 3. See if we can't get a nice little degen going. Pause it. With the cooking meter, Venompool is he's a great option for a lot of robots. There, we got that paused. It's going for 2k. Could be better. Not a lot of Furies, and it doesn't have the Vicious up and all that kind of stuff, but there he goes. Warlock is down. Venompool, don't need him awakened. Awakening can help you get a buff that you want at the beginning, but definitely not needed. Alright, and then here, we're just going to go WhMags, and we're going to throw a WhMags on. I probably should have thrown a WhMags on maybe one of the Nimrod fights. But this is going to let us get the passives all the time. So we can just parry and just do this fight like normal. And we don't have to worry about him shrugging stuff. 15k heavies is nice. Alright, we're going to bait special ones from Kingpin. Ooh, I was a little bit too slow on that. Alright. There we go. Maybe I should try for some special 2s. Get the double stuns going, the double passes. That's kind of interesting. Get the one from the node and then one from the pre-fight. Alright, come on. We're not getting too many prowess, which is unfortunate from our regular combos. Trying to get the decks off so we can get these extra buffs and stuff. No crits. Give me some crits on the specials. Would be nice. No crits. I mean, you could use like your normal counters, or not normal, but maybe more traditional counters like APOC. I could have just brung APOC in here. He would have been able to handle this. AA. All those good mutant champs that can deal with the passive stun stuff. Bishop, Kitty, Jubilee. All could have dealt with that, but I mean, there you go. 96% health. It's not bad. Not the quickest, but I don't feel like I got too many crits on. Alright, and then here, we're going to swap out. We're going to go on to this Diablo. Now I know, so I did this with Doom. Other champs that could do this fight. It's I think pretty much anybody, but like Black Widow, Deadly Origin, don't have her with the Shockborn ability, and I also think Ghost could do this because it's Biotic adoption. The defender has a 50% chance to inflict with the poison on contact. Not affect won't happen if they're suffering from shock. And then the defender takes 100% reduced damage from bleed and poisons, and ignores regenerate reduction. Gains regen buff, healing 1% of max health per second until the poison or bleed expires. But that's on him. So like I looked at my Doom fight, that poison doesn't stack, and it's super weak. So there's not really a lot going on with that. And then each time the attacker knocks down the defender, they purify all debuffs on themselves. Okay, Riot. This is the one node where you could cheese it with Doom that I did. Starts out fully unblockable, and then when you knock them down with a special, they go unstoppable with unstoppable buff. And then if you heavy, it just keeps swapping back and forth. So I have a way around that. And then Transducer, more power when struck will get drained and shock ability. So I'm gonna just, cause I don't have shock champs. I don't have good shock dealing champs. I just don't. At least not ranked up or any that are 6 stars. So I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna swap out I'm gonna swap out I'm just gonna swap out Nebula. So I'm just gonna bring in my boy Thing. You're like, what? Thing? Why Thing? You'll see why. Basically, Thing can turn off the Riot node. And that poison again, it is not potent. It's just not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a special, and then on that special we're gonna get our little nullify passive thingy, and then we're gonna nullify that unstoppable, and then we're never gonna throw heavy. So you can see that poison. It's doing like nothing. We're actually healing from it. So what we want to get this guy to throw a special. Okay. Now we're gonna throw our special. And we're just gonna parry, hit him, remove the unstoppable, and then we got a normal Diablo fight. So don't be thrown off by that poison. It does nothing. So like, I don't know, any other champs that can just deal with unstoppable, without throwing a heavy, like for example Captain America Infinity War, he would actually be pretty solid for this fight. You can see we probably should have done that at lower power, but he's never going to get that fully unblockable thing for the rest of this fight because we nullified it and we're just not going to throw heavies. Now is this fast? No, but it's safe, and unless I totally screw up big time and like eat a heavy or a nasty special, but even then I don't think we're gonna have issues. So alright, we're at 20. Alright, so we can't get a special 3 off unless we hit. There we go. We got a special 3 off. Hit and then immediately throw it. And we're going to get fully unstoppable, unblockable coming out of this with the Big Fury. Oh, that connection issue icon. So dumb. Alright. Pretty aggressive here. And there's a lot of health on this, but no big deal. So I just don't need to heavy. And if I did heavy, then I just gotta throw another special and I can just repeat and reset up what I did at the beginning. So not even that big of a deal. Alright, hand to throw. So this is a pretty standard fight. I mean, really, if you have anybody that can nullify the unstoppable without having to do a heavy, you're pretty much set and you can pretty much use anybody. As you can see, that poison means nothing. And Diablo's specials are really easy to evade and counter and all that kind of stuff. 19k, 18k, didn't get a crit on the second one. Let's see if we can. 10k crits, that's not too bad. That's not too bad damage. I know like Ghost can take care of this fight easily. I mean, really anybody can. But if you can turn off the fully unblockable part, it's just a normal Diablo fight, so nothing to get, too worked up about. I'm trying to think of other champs that can get rid of, that can nullify the unstoppable without a heavy. That's pretty good damage right there. 18k crits on the medium. And with full health, full yellow bar. Thing doing his thing. Love that dude. Very versatile. But hopefully this helped. We got through the line. Everybody's healthy. No items. Pretty simple, straightforward fights. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Ooh, gotta love those units. Peace.